and welcome back to the Project Returns. We're out here reacting to another reaction video.
Yes.
The Legend of Zelda, Tears of Kingdoms. Mister, I don't know how to say that gameplay demonstration.
Yeah, I can't say his name
this
either.
video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Click that little bell. That way you know every time we post a new video. If you're not subscribable, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy it, share it with some friends.
Yes.
Leave a comment down below. Because without you, we wouldn't be here.
No.
We thank you and love you for all your support. Help us get to the top.
Facts. What's the last Zelda game you've played?
Ocarina of Time? Majora's Mask?
Ooh.
I kind of stopped playing after that.
It was a long time ago.
Twilight Princess I played a little bit, but nothing really past that.
So the latest one you finished, or the last one you've finished, is probably Majora's Mask.
The last one I finished was Legend Ocarina of Time. I've never finished Majora's Mask. I ended up selling it before I finished it. And Twilight Princess I've never beat.
Oof. So the last Zelda I've ever got 100% through was Twilight Princess, and I played it for the Wii. And then I played what's it called? The newest one before this one.
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild, yeah. I played that. It seems really good, but I hadn't gotten maybe 30, 45 minutes into it.
Gotcha.
So I'm curious on what they're doing with this one, and I'm literally just basing it off of what little Zelda knowledge I know.
Fair enough. By the way, speaking of Zelda knowledge, I watched your final battle there, or second last final battle before going to work the other day.
Oh, when I played Ocarina of Time?
Do I have to take you to school, my boy?
I was so bad at that game.
Do I have to teach you? I will teach you.
You're talking about when I'm on the falling platforms?
Oh my God! I looked over at the wife because she was sitting here too, and I said, he needs to stop thinking like it's a 2023 game and use his tools.
But that was the whole adjustment, and that's the beauty of these retro games when I play them, like Ocarina of Time, is that I gotta readjust how I play video games every time. Because as you saw, my first time fighting Ganon, Ganon?
You were totally way off, but yes.
Ganondorf or whatever, Ganondorf,
Yes.
Ganondorf. But anyway, the platforms were gone before I even started the fight. I had nothing
you stood
left.
in the middle too long and let him jump up and down on you.
Oh, I had nothing left, and I didn't realize that until I died. Anyway, let's see what they're doing.
Let's jump right into this.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Thank you.
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
I mean, that looks dope just
Thank
there.
you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
I haven't
Although
seen a
it'll
single
just
one.
be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today
Didn't even
and
know
show
it was
you what
coming
it's
out.
like.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay,
I didn't.
let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as
It's so
is.
pretty.
It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Okay.
In this game, the vast
I love
world
how it
of
looks.
Hyrule
I mean, it looks just like Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the art style they went with, the cartoony art style.
Yeah.
reaches high into the sky.
See,
You'll notice some
depends
landmass.
on the game for me. The art style in this format isn't really my forte, but if the game's good enough, I can look past it.
Right. Well, see, I've always liked this kind of art style because it reminds me of Twilight Princess, and that's the one. That's technically the first Zelda I've played through, so it's how I introduced myself to it.
Fair enough.
Besides when we were kids and you recorded Ocarina of Time for me, and I watched that. But like Twilight Princess was like the first one I played.
Yeah.
Masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
I mean, that's pretty cool that you can go up that high.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Probably like a platform or something.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell... Look, it started rising.
That's cool.
This power is known as
he's
recall,
rewinding
which
time?
rewinds an object's movement.
Ooh.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
That's
There are a
cool.
few other Sky Islands floating here too.
Fucking the height of that is insane.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope...
I remember its name in Ocarina of Time, but that like red dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that red dragon that you fight or whatever whips you with its hair. Fucking hated that thing. That's what that looks like to me.
Hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Might have to give
There's
this
a branch on the
Looks
ground.
intriguing.
When you find something like this, you should pick it up.
I'm pretty sure it only comes out for Nintendo Switch.
Might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke.
Beat his
Not
ass.
good, not good. Quick, get another branch and...
Ooh. I feel like that's something. I feel like that's something that would drive you nuts. Your weapons can break.
It would drive me nuts.
Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch
So like Breath of the Wild, they went with a more realistic approach with your equipment.
won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
Kind of cool.
This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
How is he just walking around with that weight?
We're dealing with two of them at once.
Don't question.
Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
I'd say so. There's a boulder on
The
the
other
tip of
branch
it.
broke, but this weapon has
Wonder how many
much better
things you can,
durability.
Fused
Add
together.
on and- yeah. It's an interesting concept. I don't know. I mean, you should have sword, so that's a little... I don't know. I don't own a Switch, so I won't be able to play it anytime soon.
Oh, facts.
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer
That's kinda
attack
cool.
range.
Right? The distance of
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse
interesting
arrows
gameplay.
with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm liking the fuse.
Very useful.
The fuse
In
mechanic's pretty tight.
addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Commentate, I'm just watching.
But like, the more he talks, the fucking better it looks, to be honest.
Fuse it to an arrow and... Look, it homed in on the target.
What?
Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield.
So, if you see by the map, there's like a Fahrenheit meter.
Mm-hmm.
So that they kept the temperature like from Breath of the Wild, so he gets cold. If he gets too cold, he loses health and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They've had
Now,
that.
you're probably wondering if
all
this
the
has
games
any
in some
use.
fashion, but
Well, this mushroom is actually
second
a
time
puff
maybe
shroom.
that's how to display.
Right.
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... Attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon.
That's cool.
There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Did he just stick that to his shield?
I think so.
Some of the Sky Islands
That's
even
pretty
have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
If this guy crafts a boat,
we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Link over here,
That's kinda
instruction, put rafts together.
Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can
that's
always
pretty dope.
attach things or detach them like this.
It doesn't just lock it that way.
Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
You gonna attach that thing to the boat? You're gonna attach that
It
thing
looks
to the
that
boat?
way.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay,
Interesting
they're
concept to a
attached.
Zelda game, that's for sure.
All right,
in
let's
the
try moving the boat.
Sweet tits.
Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
No big D.
Since we added 2 fans, we
Just
should
build
be
a
able to
raft.
cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the
Turn your
most
fans on,
recent
batteries are
trailer,
dead.
we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles
want that
actually
one.
aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are
That's
all
kinda
sorts of
cool.
objects you'll come across in this game.
I like that. You don't have to like find them or
No,
learn.
you just craft it
yeah.
as you go, yeah.
And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Watch it.
Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
I mean, that's freaking convenient.
It is convenient. I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, I tried to figure out, again, I haven't played the game, so where that would be useful, but
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example.
convenient.
Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off!
ooh, that would suck.
Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Oh, it's a long way down.
Right? I do.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
And to think, I'm pretty sure, like Breath of the Wild, you can go anywhere you see right now.
That's cool.
You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
Concussion,
And we're back on
dead.
the surface.
Instantly.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think?
I thought it
Some
was
of
pretty
Link's
dope.
new abilities were
Yeah.
updated from the previous game.
Kinda wish I had a
I'm
Switch,
sure
but I
some of
don't,
you
so-
watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, is there more? Ooh, what is that? May 12th?
5, yeah.
Yeah, May 12th. Nice. I mean, I think it looks tits.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had a Switch, but I don't. So, I mean, I can only kind of comment so far.
I mean, like, I know you were intrigued because you were silent. You were just.
I was just watching. I was enjoying it. It was intriguing.
I mean, I like
Sue me.
I like the fuse. I think the building mechanic and the fusing is probably one of my favorite features they showed there.
They look good, absolutely. But my question then becomes: are they as seamless as what we just saw, or how glitchy is that?
Hopefully seamless.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
you would hope.
Well, we'll never know because we don't have a Switch.
Exactly.
But I was curious
That
on
was a
what they
good
were
video.
doing different.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Click that little bell. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Help us on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Without you, we can't do it.
No.
We're just two guys sitting here talking to a camera.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you have a great day. We thank you for all your love and support. You should leave comments down below. We read them all. Great day.
Bye.